Did you know? How many museums are there in Meghalaya? Meghalaya is flocked by thousands of travelers every year. There are various reasons that entice the tourists to this region, but the one that grabs the maximum attention is the alluring list of museums. One will find various museums in which scores of antiquities from pre-independence have been nicely preserved. Besides this, some of the museums in Meghalaya shed some light on how India got independence. So come and experience the rich heritage of India. Have a look below at the most visited and unvisited museums of Shillong. At present there are actually 8 museums presented in Meghalaya. 1. Don Bosco Museum. Don Bosco Center for Indigenous Cultures is a 7-story, located at Molai Phad Mori, Molai Ma. Baki, Shillong, Meghalaya 793,008. It is an institution that combines within itself a museum, a research center as well as a publication center for promoting and preserving the rich cultural heritage of the Northeast India. This center showcases exhibits, figures, paintings and cultural artifacts for visitors in 17 galleries throughout the building. 2. Captain Williamson Sangma State Museum. The museum was located at Secretariat Hills, Shillong, Meghalaya 793001. Capt. Williamson Sangma State Museum is functioning under the Department of Arts and Culture, Government of Meghalaya. It displays culture, history and lifestyle of various tribes of this region. Here one can see dresses, ornaments, utensils, musical instruments, handicrafts and traditional weapons of different tribes like Garo, Khasi, and Jaintia. 3. Air Force Museum. It is located at 7th Mile, HQ, Eek, Shillong, Meghalaya 793,005. An attraction for both adults as well as children, Air Force Museum Shillong is a great place to get knowledge about the country's defense forces, mainly the Indian Air Force, brave flying warriors and defense history. Located in the Upper Shillong area, this museum has pictures of Indo-China War and Indo-Pakistan War on display. If you have an interest on this subject, it is a must-visit attraction in Shillong because of the wide range of photographs. Visitors can also see python skin at the museum. The museum also has uniforms worn by the Air Force pilots, missiles, rockets and miniature models of aircrafts, along with other things as exhibits. If you wish to get your hands on some great souvenirs, there is a gift shop in the complex. 4. Wankra Entomology Museum. It is located near Christian Academy School, Riat Samthia, Shillong, Meghalaya 793,001. The Wankra Entomology Museum houses is an outstanding collection of certain large species of moths, butterflies, beetles, centipedes, millipedes, and tarantulas. This museum is run by Mrs. Wankra, daughter of the Bengali entomologist Dr. S. Sarkar, who passionately began collecting the specimens from different countries. 5. Ever Living Museum. Ever Living Museum was located at Washibouat at Sweet Falls Road, East Khasi Hills District, Washibouat, Meghalaya 793,007. This museum is a result of the efforts of one man, Mr. Kanti War, a retired government officer, whose passion for collecting various things have produced such a wonderful outcome. The museum is located in Washibouat village inside a military establishment on the way to Sweet Falls. His collection varies from rocks found from various parts of the state to utensils to baskets etc. of an era gone by. A definite must-do when you are in Shillong. 5. Rhino Heritage Museum. Rhino Heritage Museum was located at Zigzag Road, Udu, Barbasar, Shillong, Meghalaya 793,004. Among the famous tourist attractions in the district of Shillong, Rhino Heritage Museum is a famous name. Many people usually think that it is a museum that is dedicated to the animal rhinoceros, due to the pink structure of the animal installed outside, but no, this building is a war museum. It has different galleries that house the remnants like the uniforms of the deceased soldiers, medals, and some weaponry that was made in Japan during the World War II. It is known for 1. Rhino Heritage Museum houses numerous photographs of the Army soldiers and other personnel. 2. It has a gallery that is dedicated to the weaponry of the Japanese Army. Here, visitors can see the replica of the ammo that was used during the Second World War. 3. Similarly, it has the galleries where the models of the rifles manufactured in China and Iraq are kept on display. 4. The museum also displays the Great Caribou fighter plane that was used during the Indo-Pak War of 1971. 7. District Museum. District Museum was located at Tura, Meghalaya 794,101. The District Museum in Tura was set up in August of 1989 with the intent of protecting and preserving the cultural and artistic heritage of the people of Garo Hills. It is a relatively small museum in terms of infrastructure, but there has been a steady collection of artifacts since its inception. As it is a state government museum, the collection process needs the approval of the Art Purchase Committee, which consists of members from various fields and various government departments. This committee meets once every year to discuss various items that sellers bring for sale before deciding on accepting or rejecting them. There is also a large collection of artifacts that have been donated by the residents of Tura that range from fossils to old British era coins, and a considerable number of cane and bamboo items. The jewelry section of the museum contains artifacts that are rare to find. Some of the interesting pieces in the museum are the terracotta plaques from the archaeological site in Bait Bari, the container used for collecting blood during beheadings, Rang Rawang Kong, and rings. An entire display cabinet is dedicated to rings, which are large bronze-ish containers that were once considered a sign of immense wealth. 8. Forest Museum. Forest Museum was located at Lakumir, Shillong, Meghalaya 793,001. It's a little hut of the local forest department amidst all the greenery of the Haidari Park, presenting the most wholesome display of some of the animal fossil of the state. Have you ever visited any of this place?